Hey, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I'm Alex. This is the Star Trek New Horizons mod for Stellaris. We are continuing our playthrough as the United Earth turned into the United Federation of Planets. It's been 2 days since I streamed this last. I ended up taking a break yesterday to spend some time with my partner. I recall us starting to colonize the core. We're beginning to integrate the Bajorans, and we have the Binars in our federation as well, so they'll be next target. Besides that, no, pretty uneventful. No, right. We're like almost out of minerals because I've been upgrading all these star bases. That's right. Okay. Yeah, we just got Starbase level 2, which should unlock some additional slots. I don't know what use those will be to us yet, but we'll figure it out. I think I just pulled back all of our miscellaneous ships, right, to start upgrading. Just to give them better FTL, better warp drive, so they'll be able to move around more quickly and things will take a little less longer. I think the tiny amount of time this is going to take to pull everything back to Sol way down here and then upgrade will in the long run save us time, but it will mean we're going to have a pretty uneventful year. The rest of 2240 is probably going to be quiet. The Shoyak are also moving toward the core. Hopefully we could cut them off or contain them. I know I'm very back and forth on this. On one hand, I want the AI to be competitive with us. On the other hand, I don't want them to be competitive with us. I want to dominate. So it's, I want an immersive experience, so I want the AI to do well, but I also want to do well, so I don't want the AI to do well. There's a little confliction in there. We're at 23 out of 24 starbases. We could actually build another starbase, huh? Well, Sevilla and Keating are both built. Anything else up here? Sabik? Halka, maybe? Yeah, Halka seems like a good idea. It's on our border with the Romulans.
Technology discovered.
And it's near-ish the core. Fleet command limit plus 50. Dope. This will let us start terraforming things. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. But fuck it, let's go for it.
Technology discovered.
Go upgrade. Tachyon. Oh, better sensors. Alright. Central shield generator. Enhanced hardened shields or shield generator 3. Central shield generator? Oh, this is for star bases. Shield generator 3 then. Probably do fine without those. I'm tempted to start colonizing these pelagic worlds. Might not be the best idea too, seeing as we don't have any species specifically suited to them, but I don't know. Still tempting. So the Antosians, the Zeppelites, this is a problem. The Trill all need dedicated colonies. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't I give Trill a colony? Did I not? Klingon, Benzonite. The Klingons are just gonna swoop in and overpopulate everything. So it's June 6th today, is that right? Yeah. So June 5th, yesterday, the latest patch for Star Trek Online came out, which added the functionality that you can now play as a Jem'Hadar captain. There's a new chapter involving the Dominion and war with the Herc. It's more of the same. Some of the new PvE stuff is pretty... well, it's different. It's likable. I hate most of the new Jem'Hadar ships because they all use builds that aren't really quite my thing. They look cool, but they're either like carriers or support ships, and I tend to really like flying tiny destroyers or escorts or raiders because I like the feel of those a lot better. So I was a little saddened by the lack of new escorts. So I started playing Jem'Hadar and then switched back to my main character pretty quickly. So the Bajorans are 88% complete. We've done 2 high-intensity negotiations, right? Is a low-intensity negotiation going to be enough? Or do I need to just go for medium? I think I'm just going to go for medium, just to be sure. I'd rather get this in the bag now than have it be in limbo. So we're going to have everything except for Bajor properly. It's going to be a lot. Maybe we can get the Antedians and Cations, Seaway. You're just Seaway, you're not Silayans? Yeah, and Antikins in our Federation. That'd be cool. Buried deep in the bowels of Earth's space dock, a quiet revolution in starship design has taken place. For nearly 5 years, Captain Carter Wynn of the Starship Design Bureau has led a small team of experts in the fields of warp theory and metallurgy, all striving to provide Starfleet with a new generation of vessels fit to take Starfleet's message of peaceful exploration across the quadrant. Smooth white duranium alloys, bright gold pictofiber deflector dishes, and spiral vortex Bussard collector domes offer substantial advantages over preceding technology. Carter Wynn transfers from Design Bureau and awaits assignment. Cool, we get a new captain, and we get battle cruisers is a thing that we can research. And should research because they're dope new ships.
Technology discovered.
There's core mining. Oh, something that occurred to me. Don't redevelop. Just don't fucking redevelop. Redevelopment? Don't do it. Because that'll let the sector undo a lot of work I've been trying to do. I want these afterburners. Dilithium Harvesting Center. Oh, this is just a new tier upgrade for... wow, 5 dilithium per 1. That's very, very good. We can get structure integrity fields. Wow, battle cruisers are cheap. Yeah, let's go get battle cruisers. I had imagined them being more expensive. Yeah, right, I'm upgrading every ship. Well, might as well, right?
Colony established.
There's Sabak Prime, and we are out of... we have too many colonies under direct control, or too many systems under direct control, so let's go ahead and clean all this garbo up for you. Can I immediately plop down one of... oh, I can, yes, oil reclamation up and ready to go, cool. Give me one of those, give you one of those. Ah, yeah, you're using this garbage that gives me a free local militia. Not actually a fan of those. Right, so Sabak, aren't you... no, I never assigned you to anything. Odd. Well, I can fix that. Who dis? Lambda Serpentis. Lambda Serpentis. Why don't you get Pisces and Sabak? Multiphasic shielding, better shield generators, dual intermix chambers. Our beam weapons do more damage and fire more often. Cool. Very good with that. Armed contingent. Ah, okay. That's cool. I didn't realize these, whatever... What do you even call these? Whatever modules you put on your ships actually affected it. Oh man, look at these new models. God, yeah, this is original Star Trek era. Jesus Christ, this is ugly. I hate the original series. Oh, gross.
Ships upgraded.
Absolutely disgusting. I cannot wait until we hit later generation stuff. Unpopular opinion, I'm sure. The original series is maybe my least favorite Star Trek series. And that's including Enterprise.
Ships upgraded.
It's probably just because it's so old it shows its age, and that we've iterated a lot on the idea of what a good show or good science fiction involves since then. So I'm jaded and spoiled by the legacy of the original series. And we do have raised fleet claps. Raised fleet claps. Caps. So let's go ahead and reinforce these to be bigger. Educational reform, ecological campaign, and healthcare reforms. Let's keep those going. Pretty please.
Ships upgraded.
I'm hoping that the speed we gain will be noticeable. So, both the first and second fleets are in the same place. This would be a really good opportunity to clear out Trappist or 13 SETI or some of these more entrenched systems. Sounds like a good idea to me. Let's start, I suppose, all the way down here in Malona. Let's get Fleet 1 and 2, go down to Clystron. Now we're going to have to wait until I can have an accompanying construction ship and science ship and all that stuff, all that shiz, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now, I want to verify that our science ships are, they're ugly, operating as best as they can. Onboard schools. Yep, that's the best stellar cartography lab. You don't have anything more interesting to plop down in here. No, you do not. You're already using cargo bays. Okay. So the USS Kelvin can go down to Clystron. And hopefully we'll give them some company soon. Battle cruisers are worth pausing and taking a look at. Starbase level 3. I mean, fine, yeah, just double down on that. We're already gonna have a hell of a time filling in all of these, but why not? So, battle cruisers. I can't wait until we get out of the original series era. I hate how these ships look. These are pretty cool. Let's customize our cruisers into battle cruisers just in case I want to use them. Now I'm very certain that we're gonna want to stick with just standard cruiser, not go heavy cruiser or gunboat on this. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, that DPS is 25 versus 30. Nah, single target, generally a bad idea. Advanced long-range photon torpedo. Looks like gravimetric torpedo, type 4 photon torpedo, or advanced long-range photon torpedo. So what's up? What's up with this? Very expensive, very long-range artillery weapon. How long-range is long-range? 120. Alright. And how long range? He says, ignoring that for a second, focusing on himself. How long range are these? 40. Wow, that is pretty substantial. That would be 50, this would be 60. Hell, if we're closing in this close anyway, let's just go with gravimetric torpedoes. Secondary hull. I want you to have a reactor. Wait a minute, secondary hull. Advanced support cruiser seems best. We have operations cruiser. Tactical. Ops has 2 of everything. Pretty good. Advanced support has 114, which seems intriguing to me. With this, I know our evasion can't get that high, but just out of curiosity, I can get it reasonably high. So what role do I want our cruisers to be undertaking? That's what I should be asking myself here. We have picket, charger, skirmisher, sniper. Yes, that I suppose. You, cargo bay, ship upkeep reduction, is that really the best we can do? Or additional bulkheads? Yeah, I guess additional bulkheads? Not crazy about that. Listen, this is okay and sorta interesting. But big ships shouldn't really focus on evasion so much. I can improve their tracking. I could make them just really fast, plop down a lot of afterburners. That doesn't really sound a great idea to me. Well, you can put down deflectors, make them work faster as well. Yeah, let's stick with this. I'm not crazy about this design, but let's stick with it. Comparing our destroyers to the cruisers. Cruisers would do more damage. They evade a little worse, but not that much worse. Still 46% is not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Yeah, let's think about it and switch over to battle cruisers. Alright, battle cruisers always have 334, fair enough. 3.6, 5.1, modulated phasers it is. Who's going in here? 20.57 per second, 23.27, 30.35. Jesus Christ. I suppose modulated phasers. Yeah. Now, we go short range on these? What kind of range are we using? Our phasers have a 40 to 50 range, so our torpedoes being within that range or slightly higher than that range wouldn't be bad. It's really tempting to plop down a bunch of these long-range torpedoes, but I don't know what kind of use we'll be getting out of that. Some, I'm sure, but just not that much. Yeah, let's go with gravimetric, I suppose. Advanced support battlecruiser looks like the way to go here. Yep. Go ahead, throw in our Pergium reactor. What do I want from you? I suppose Pergium reactor, because that's what I did before. Chance to evade, I can get that as high as 43%. Really, that's not bad. Additional bulkheads, I suppose. Now, why is this only upgrading to Type 8? Why not Type... or Duotronic, not Multitronic? Weird. I need to check our other blueprints to make sure that's actually upgrading. We have Science Console, which is cool. Adds a chance to evade. Weapons damage? I don't know. Weapon range? Interesting. So if we were going for a very high range build, that's something we could do. Yeah, do that. Cool. So battle cruisers don't have the crowd control or other features that destroyers and cruisers do. That's interesting. This can improve weapon damage, shield penetration, armor damage, shield damage, hull damage. Now this improves weapon damage by 1%, but what if I switched these two, well, one of these to EPS manifold. That looks doable. Having a higher power actually does raise our evasion. I really wish, in the drop-down menu that we have open right now, that the game explained how much excess power does, what exactly it does, what it affects or does not affect, what it modifies, it does not modify. But I suppose that's fine. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this. I'm kind of tempted to put in an EPS manifold all the same, but wait a minute. One EPS manifold. Oh, okay, that did drop our evasion, not raise it. I kind of want to keep our evasion as high as possible, just because I like it in general. Battle cruisers, now, I have antiviral defenses installed. Makes the ship immune to all form of hostile debuff auras. That's very good. Or I could have it... Nah, that's fine. That'll work for me. That works for me. Pergium reactor. Pergium reactor. Anything else I'd rather be using in this slot? No, not really. Check out our destroyers. Yeah, our destroyers are using the right type of computer. Okay, maybe I'm worried about nothing. Fair enough. Patrol frigate, what do you got going on? Pergium reactor, those look good. That looks good. Ish. No, that can be upgraded. That can be upgraded. That looks good, and that looks good, though. So Tritons can be upgraded. Not that I'm making good use of the Triton class at all, or any use of the Triton class whatsoever. That's alright. Our battle cruisers are cheaper than our cruisers. What the fuck? They do significantly more damage. Their evasion's slightly worse. Shields are lower, armor is lower. Why are shields and armor lower? What have I done to you? I'm very confused. Why are our cruisers so much better than battle cruisers? The fuck? So battle cruisers, I suppose, are focused on damage output rather than anything else. Where's this armor coming from here? What is giving you armor? That's not giving you armor. Additional bulkheads? Oh, just being a cruiser gives you 1,000. And defense module gives you 4,900. Okay, so what's going on here? Battle cruisers just don't get that. Interesting. Very interesting. No, I guess I'm sticking with destroyers. If I do upgrade to something, it'll be cruisers. And shields are 3 times stronger, armor is 10 times better, hull points 3 times higher, damage output is almost twice as high, but really that damage output is not significantly higher. It's higher, but not significantly. Evasion is a whole 10% worse. No, 5%, but... Yeah, I'm tempted. I'm not gonna do it yet, but I'm tempted to switch over to cruisers at some point. Or even in... Really the best thing to do would have a mixed fleet. Oh, they haven't been upgraded since the new designs went out. So I'm still operating the pretty models. I don't wanna... I don't wanna let them go. That might be the last science ship that gets that model. Wah wah.
Technology.
So this downtime isn't all bad. It gives our influence a little bit of wiggle room. By adding an additional intermix chamber to our weapons, we can increase the amount of damage and rate of fire of our weaponry. Cool, cool, cool. EPS relay. Better EPS relay is interesting. Central. Yeah, let's go for that. Who dis? No. Oh, is this interesting? No.
Technology discovered.
Atmospheric manipulation is step 1 in letting us begin to terraform. Private Academy.
Complete.
Interesting. Reducing border friction could be quite good. Fleet Academy is not bad. Let's go for Fleet Academy.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright, so we have somebody going to Lycurgus.
Construction
Delp.
complete.
What a name.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Yep, better and better star bases.
Ships upgraded.
You're not actually upgraded. Did I? God, it's so ugly. It's hideous. I believe the difference here is I was cheaping out slightly on these, but it really won't make a difference. So does excess power affect sublight speed? See, we have combat speed, but that isn't assigned a value. I really wish sublight speed was a value in here that you could examine, as well as warp speed, because those are things that matter to me. But I'm not sure if popping in a more expensive reactor will give me a substantial difference there. Yeah, go ahead and
Ships
upgrade it.
upgraded.
Alright, cool. Now go down to Clystron, where you'll be needed next. You go and survey Delp. We're pretty into having the Binar in our Federation because they have all this they can expand into. And if they butt up against the Niburites would make really good members of our coalition, or we could join the other one up here. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. Oh, you would give me monthly Gallicite, monthly Rhydinium, in exchange for bioadaptive fertilizer and raw dilithium. That is not a terrible deal. I'm not really... What did Gallicite do? Warp speed plus 25%. Shit. I'm actually interested in that, but I'm gonna say no, because I don't want to trade away any of our dilithium. Phase interlock specialization. We have a modification of weapon systems and interlocks. I'm pleased to announce we've made a substantial breakthrough, offering us a number of potential applications to pursue. Yeah, okay. What's up? We can either weapons will be adjusted to combat shields, hull, or armor more effectively. Now, I feel like what we have already focuses pretty heavily on shields. So either we double down on shields, so we just evaporate those, or we instead try to negate that hull damage. But that's the point of using torpedoes in conjunction with this, right? So I say let's double down on just destroying shields. Yeah. Improve shield damage.
Technology discovered.
Shield damage plus 10%. Oh, that's just an Empire modifier. Well, fuck. Okay, cool. Very cool. ECM jammer, gravimetric signal jammer. Let's go for better tractor beams. I won't use them, but they're cheap. Let's go for drone reprogramming. I have no need for it, and hopefully won't for quite some time. But it's cheap. I'm really surprised at how weak the Dominion is, and maybe disappointed with how weak the Dominion is. Let's have you head up that way.
Construction complete.
Okay, I should spend these minerals. Let's check out our new starbases. So, this is a shipyard. What more do you want? Another shipyard. Can I get Fleet Academy? Will make our ships better when they come out here. That will be quite tempting. Fuck. Damn it, I want to fund this study. To put it down here in the corner, and hopefully we'll be able to afford it before it times out. Starting ship experience seems very useful here. Orbital Hospital, yeah, let's go for Fleet Academy. You, another trade depot, I guess, right? None of this is, yeah, good defenses, but power is more useful. We already have an orbital science center. We could go for a prison, and this would give us unity. I'm not crazy about that, but more unity would be really nice, regardless from the source. And once we max out our traditions, we can go back and just replace these orbital prisons with something else. Let's take a look. Warp inhibitor, no. Traffic control, we already have. Training center, no. Orbital hospital, no. Hotel, no. Dilithium manufactory, maybe? Maybe. Orbital manufactory, more minerals, no. Hydroponics, no. Crew quarters, no. Shit, I think we do prisons. I'm not crazy about orbital prison industrial complex, but that's what seems to be best here, so gimme space jail. This is taking a dark turn. It'll reduce unrest and give us unity, and really the unity output is what I'm more interested in, because our unrest is not bad at all. Here, I can unpause now and let the game tick by. Now, I appreciate, depending on the other deposits, we might be able to get a Xenoanthropological Research Center, or Naval Logistics Center. Starbase has a module naval depot. Anchorages get +3 naval capacity. Hold up. Wait, what? Anchorages +3 naval capacity. So, maintaining, oh, okay, that's just raising our naval capacity, not raising our shipyard capacity. Shipyard capacity versus naval capacity. Important distinction, split my mind. Trade depot, orbital prison. Trade depot, orbital prison. And this is again when I'm feeling like, man, it'd be really cool if I could just create a...
Ships upgraded.
In the same way that you create ship blueprints or ship types, and you don't have to manually build each and every ship, it'd be very cool if I could just assign different station designs. Like, okay, so for trade stations or civilian stations or trading hubs, or whatever you want to call this. I want them to build trading depots, traffic control centers, orbital science centers, and prisons. And then, after that, come talk to me. I would enjoy more automation. Ooh, okay, this needs to be upgraded. And then 1, 2, 3... Science Center, there we go. You can 1, 2, 3, 4... Science Center, Orbital Prison, and you can wait until you're done, I suppose. Starbase level 3, there we go. Let's try to keep away from that. Mineral storage capacity, let's raise that. It's probably overdue. So this, if we're able to research this, it will let us communicate better with the Tamarians, and will improve our relations, making it potentially possible to form a coalition with them so we can integrate them peacefully. That would be quite nice. What does this require? 199? No, 200. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that lasts. I hope. I sincerely hope that it does, but I have no reason to believe that it will. Let's send you up that way. Okay, review Bajoran Second Republic accession process. They're at 114%, so low intensity would have worked fine. Welcome the Bajoran people into the United Federation of Planets, and loud sounds. Hell yeah. Welcome Bajoran Second Republic. And the games. Haha. Oh, we're blue again. Look at this gorgeous, not bronze color. Ah. Now I have to deal with all this, but hey, we back. Smoot, Pacifica, and Mach. I'm probably gonna want to rebuild these. Yep, definitely wanting to rebuild these. Quarters, orbital prison, okay, upgrade. Trade depot, trade depot, trade depot. Crew quarters. No, sorry, that's a weird way to say traffic control center. And then upgrade. And this, yeah, you're gonna traffic control. And I'm gonna have to hop in here and build a traffic control center for all these, aren't I? Yep, I sure am. That's okay. I'll go. Pacifica. Oshimir? Now, is 15 Winsis hours? Oh, I can make you a protectorate. Now, interesting. Protectorates are vassals, basically. But I don't want to deal with the vassalization system. That would give us more influence in the short term, but we would have to integrate them in the long term. And it might math out to being equal, but it might not. So I'd like to avoid that. Korma, Bajor is fine. Are you? Oh, right, you're the Zeppelites. Right. Mach. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at these planets before I let this go. We're rebuilding that. Dope. So these are all mine now. Nope. Okay, those still belong to Bajor. Dowdy. What a name. Dowdy. Alright, Dowdy. Smoot. Smiggity. Smooty. Megarana. Megara. Megara. Polaris. Hello, North Star. Kelvis. Fanon. Hartoon. Kingsbury. Echevara? Echevarria? Echevarria? Young Duck? Young Duck. My favorite rap artist. Stucky. I had a professor with the last name Stucky. Jim Stucky. Fantastic guy. He taught psychology and communications. I took Introduction to a New Psychology and Interpersonal Communications with him. Fantastic dude. Really, really good teacher. Could offer off you a protectorate status and you a protectorate status, so I could throw all these children and you could make a protectorate as well. Wow. We're just that big and scary now, I suppose. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, no, I won't be taking advantage of that, but it feels good to be feared. I kid. Partially. Alright, so these planets I gotta let go of, I think. Pacifica, Bethel, are you... Oh! Fuck, I want it. It's a size 25 planet. Bethel, shit. I'm being tempted. I'm being tempted hard. Let's put a Bajoran embassy here. Bureau of Cultural Exchange. Let's plop down a heroic landmark. Let's replace this with something actually useful. Build basic engineering lab, physics lab, physics lab. You have sodium tetrahydrate, which we still don't know what to do with, right? Yeah, okay, dumb. Let's put Interstellar Academy there. Alright. Tell you what, Alex, we will count up the number of slots in this entire system and then judge based on that if I can keep it or not. So there's only 25 in Pacifica. That means I'm gonna have to let it go, I think, because Halka. No, sorry. Let's go ahead, clear this, clear that, clear that. Give me a mine. Replace this with nothing interesting, never mind. Can I... Ugh. No, this gets demolished. I hate so much about what's going on here. I guess rebuild this later, replace this with one of those, replace this with one of those. Octu. Okay, that's right. This could be better, but it's right. Paradise Dome, go ahead, replace this with one of these. This can be replaced with one of those. You are correct, but replace it with one of those. This is correct, but replace it with one of those. This is technically correct, but it makes people unhappy, so why don't we get rid of this? Science Center? Oh, this is Empire Unique Building. It would cost us influence, and I know I just built something that cost us influence without thinking. So let's replace this with a power hub. That looks good. Clone vats. Yeah, no, that's fine with me. Yeah, as much as I hate to replace this with hydroponics, we should replace it with hydroponics. Give me physics. This, give me energy. This, give me normal mining network. Alright, so Pacifica, that's 25. Mach, Tiny, Barrett, these have got to go. So Smoot and Mach, say goodbye. You get a new sector, Mach, Smoot, the Octu sector. So, what is this sector short on? You need energy and you need dilithium. Well, luckily I'm getting rid of the dilithium you already have, so that won't actually be a problem. But you need energy. Here's Korma. That enough for you? Probably not. Agal, Minos Corva. Minos Corva will be great for you. Corvo, yeah, that's a lot of power. Pacifica, can I keep it? Can I find something with less than 25 slots? Probably not. We have Eta Serpentis Prime, which has 22, and only 22. Alright, Eta Serpentis is on the block. 6, 27. 24, 23. Deneb Kaitos has so many. Vega has a total of 31. Oh, no, Atomid. Altamid in the Necrocloud Nebula is the next one to go then. Sorry, buddy. Let's replace you with a mineral processing center. Is there anything else I want to pop down here? Not really? All these are great. Sure. Do I hand you off to Lambda Serpentis? I suppose I do. Yeah, let's do that. Toodaloo, buddy. Toodaloo. This sector has gotten so big. Delightful. That'll go down there. Now we are no longer over limit, and I get to keep this beautiful, beautiful size 25 bauble. United Federation of Planets. Oh, right, we didn't actually unpause after that point. So the Bajorans are welcome on some other colony world. We now have a lot of Casus Belli that we won't be using. We now border a lot of people. So the Binar just against integrating these. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll eat the Binar and then we'll move on, I suppose. I'm okay with that. Oh, hey, get associated. Valerians. The Lysepians want open borders. I'm cool with that. Binar don't want to add you in. Alright, fine. Didn't want them anyway. That's a lie. Yeah, let's upgrade this to a capital building. Now I do have this structure that I need to figure out where to build it. We have
technology discovered.
Mineral processing centers, which I should be plopping down everywhere, but specifically I was talking about the science centra, not center, centra. This will cost influence, so I should hold off. And where did that influence just go? It went away by making the... Sectors should not cost influence anymore. That is dumb and bullshit. Okay, fine. Tamarians, I think we're not going to be talking to you anytime soon, unfortunately. Deluxe Restaurant? Yeah, sure, whatever, it's more Unity. I could use that. So instead, let's go and just replace the mining networks with these mining processing centers. Let's just go through, plop these down on the least productive mineral tiles on each planet.
Ships upgraded.
Multi-phase tractor beams are done. Ooh, experimental trans-warp drive. Trans-warp drives are unique in that they tunnel through space instead of moving through it. Unlike traditional warp drives, a type of artificial wormhole is created which a starship can travel through. This allows for vastly increased speed. However, the trans-warp drive is a dangerous technology in that it requires more time to charge and can prevent rapid escape from enemy vessels. Yes, give this to me. Yes, please. That sounds very enticing. No minerals on this entire planet. We're just pumping out fuck tons of food. Good God. Okay. Just give me a science center. It's going on Alpha Centauri Prime. There's way too much food coming out of that planet. No, I'm not actually sure that in the long run replacing these will be worth it or will be a net gain. But it just feels like the thing to do. Nope, no minerals, no minerals. Alright. Primitive space station. The Troyes Tribunal on Troyes has constructed a primitive space station in low orbit over their homeworld. It generates gravity through centrifugal force, and although its avionics and power systems are crude by our standards, it must be considered a significant achievement given the technological base the Troyan are working from. Ooh, man, you are not going to be fun when you get independent. And we already have a colony here. I think they're going to steal our colony is what ends up happening. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, that'll be uncomfortable when it comes to fruition. Oh, unpause. Whoops. I'm making minerals here. 66. Hell yeah. Alright. So, wait, is there? There's nothing here. Now I'm just building a mining. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. That was a misstep on my part. Traditions available. Excellent. So we can get diversity, which will increase our unity output by 10%. We'll get an additional ascension slot. We'll get our empire leader capacity raised by 1, which isn't crazy, but let's go ahead and do that. Done on this. So now, excitingly, we get to look at these. Transcendent learning. Leader level cap and capacity goes up. Nah. Subject integration cost. Nah. Executive vigor, edict duration. Nah. Core systems goes up. Nah, maybe. Okay, this doesn't seem that good, but one vision would make our pops more conformist, which would make us get more influence because they'll join factions that are already happy with us. So this is actually quite tempting. Unity output is tempting, but ascension perks, once chosen, cannot be removed. So this seems like a waste to me. Research speed plus 10% is very good, and I'm very tempted to do it. Damage to unaffected races, these are the fallen empires, goes up. Tempting. Starbase buildings plus 1. You know, this isn't bad. I'm not crazy about it though. Defense platforms we aren't using anyway. More starbases, eventually maybe. Better starbase defenses, tempting. Free enterprise, yeah, trust me, this is tempting, but I'm gonna say no on this. Diplomatic Corps makes everyone like us more. Fleet maneuvers, higher combat or higher command limit. This raises our naval capacity. Galactic force projection is in the long run pretty good. Better sensors, world shaper, cheaper terraforming. I think what we go with is technological ascendancy. Technologies that would have been indistinguishable from magic mere generations ago are now within our reach. A new age of technology has begun. Give me more tech. Yeah, this is not a priority. I'm just gonna click away on that and let it go.
Initiating communications.
Oh, you give me money for communications? Yeah, knock yourself out.
That's broken out.
Who is at war? The Borg have declared war on the Krenim Imperium, so I think the Borg are just gonna keep cleaning this up. I don't think there's any way the Krenim can turn that around. I don't even think us directly intervening would help the Krenim. They're that fucked. And the Borg are that powerful. When we click on the Borg, the game may tell us that they're not that impressive, merely superior rather than overwhelming. Don't believe it. Don't believe it for a second. It's full of dirty, filthy lies. It's not to be trusted.
Technology
The
discovered.
Borg would fuck our stuff up. Alright, there's mineral capacity raised. Alright, so carrier construction. We can turn our battle cruisers into carriers, which might make them more useful or distinguished from traditional cruisers. Because right now the only difference seems to be that battle cruisers do more damage, which is neat, but they are significantly worse. Saucer separation, I'm curious what this does, so let's go ahead and get it. It's unique to the Federation and, well, you know, might as well take a look, right?
Ships upgraded.
Ooh, this is a lot of stuff to look over. Why don't we just go here, upgrade that. Size 25 planets, when I click on them and I just see all these upgrade buttons, it's like, oh god, this is too much to look at once. Just wide-eyed.
Initiating communications.
Who dis? Oh. You want a research agreement for 25 years? You'll give me a bunch of minerals. I'm into that. I really... It's me doing the AI a favor, giving them research agreements, I think. But it's also doing myself a favor in that it makes the game more interesting to have AI more competent and more competitive. Can I cancel this and go ahead and plop down something else? No, I think I already built one. Did I? Did I not? Who knows? Oh, we haven't... I'm actually genuinely confused by what I have or have not built here. So I don't have a power hub. But we do have one of these. Okay. Okie dokie. Now we can finally unpause from that. God, it feels good to be blue again. not the horrifying color that we were before.
Ships upgraded. Technology discovered. Construction complete.
So I'm still waiting on this science ship to get... Wait. No, you were to go down there. Whoops. Oh well. Let's grab a bunch of these, move them around. Why don't you wait in Sigma Draconis? You can wait over here. You wait in Sigma Draconis. You're still upgrading? Oh, dang.
Construction complete.
Deluxe restaurants are finished. We probably won't put that to any use. Not quickly, anyway. Political complex. Nope.
Construction complete.
De-assimilation.
Ships upgraded.
Let's go with mobile repair depots. Will it get used? Probably not. But it may.
Construction complete.
It's not the prettiest.
Construction complete.
Breaking our borders. God, I really want the Argolis cluster so we have contiguous borders. The Tamarians... That border friction is crazy now. Transwarp engines. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at that because that will be really good if it actually does something for us. New astrometrics labs, great. Tell me more of this transwarp engine. Okay, so power generation is obscene. Warp speed is almost 300%, whereas we have 40% right now. Weapon damage 6%. Wow. Transwarp drives tunnel through space instead of moving through it. They are much more expensive, but also that amount of power frees us up to being able to grab this, put it here, and keep the evasion very, very high. Yeah, I think that's the natural choice, right? Transwarp drives? Like... Sustainable warp factor 9.6? Yeah. Yeah, we're doing that. I'm just gonna go ahead and re-upgrade the entire fleet. Now it's kind of laughable that I just made a point to bring everything back and upgrade it just to turn around and say, yo, actually those new Type 9 polarized combat warp engines, they're out of date. come back to me and we got some new transwarp drives for you. But every time it auto upgrades, it's going to default back to... Oh, that's annoying. Jesus, that's so much power. Do I really need all that? Can I Can I can I give you better EPS relays or something? Yeah, that lowers the evasion a little, but I think, yeah, that's definitely worth it on the battlecruiser. Construction ship, colony ship. What do you have on you? Research team, awesome. You don't have anything special on you. Science ship, my dude, there you go. Onboard school, everything else is great. The Voyager's upgrading, so I have to wait.
Initiating communications.
Who dis? Nah. Voyager. Once you're done upgrading, actually, we can just tell you to stop. Can I upgrade you now? The Von Braun is upgrading. Yo, Von Braun, stop. Can I upgrade you now? Yes. Awesome. Okay. You go and upgrade. You go and upgrade. Holy shit. That should make a world of difference moving from here on out. Ooh. And we've been recording for just over an hour now, so I should stop. And I'm gonna keep streaming for the next few hours, but if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, this is gonna be it for today. Thanks for hanging out, but I'm gonna say toodaloo for today. Make sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, all that silly social engagement stuff. Till tomorrow, take care. Bye-bye.